Form up! All ships at the ready!
We have a situation that requires your immediate attention, Comrade General. The Republic of Korea has made a move we did not anticipate. I am tracking Korean vessels en route to what I expect to be a landing near Vladivostok. Comrade General, Premier requests your immediate attention. I'll put you through.
Ah, comrade! I was just reassuring Comrade Yuri we have nothing to fear from the Republic of Korea.
Perhaps the Premier is forgetting he must remind the world of His Eminence.
Yes, well... yes.
But do not be troubled. The General here, after doing so well with New York, surely can handle the threat.
Perhaps. But I think we should call Vladimir.
As you wish, Comrade Premier. General?
Da! He is war hero. He needs rest. Take care of the Republic of Korea, comrade. Show them how we treat our enemies.
Welcome back, Commander. It seems pretty strange that a captain of a ship would be able to see other ships coming towards them at, say, 4 times, maybe 16 times magnification on those binoculars. Can't be too picky, I guess.
Yes, Commander.
We have another, I want to say, interesting / easy scenario. It's not one that puts a lot of pressure on you, to be sure. We start with basically nothing, and your objective, at least at the start, should definitely be to get at least a couple of ore refineries.
Yes, Commander.
The added income is going to be very beneficial, and we'll see why soon enough.
New rally point established. Construction complete.
It's also a good idea to build some Typhoon attack subs, but I think I go a little overboard on how many I build and how many are really required.
Unit ready.
Vessel ready. Ship report.
And speaking of navies,
Yes, Commander.
I don't really know current day stuff, but is Korea ever, have they ever been seen as a navy power?
Our position.
I always see them more as a ground force, if anything, due to, the border between them and North Korea. But I guess maybe in this alternate timeline, there was never a split, and the unified country has different focuses.
Building.
Yes, Commander.
Unit ready.
Ship yes, Commander.
Now, one of the warnings that we've gotten is that the Koreans also have a air force that needs to be dealt with, at least in some capacity anyways.
Options.
Sadly for us, the flak trooper is actually gated behind the radar, which I had forgotten.
Construction complete.
Seems like a weird thing considering we can get flak defenses but not flak troopers first. But regardless, we'll just have to live with it for now.
Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. Unit ready. Our base is under attack. Repairing.
Now, for the moment, the unfortunate reality is that there's some planes that will constantly be attacking our base and harassing us, and there's not much you can really do to prevent this. It is possible to use Sea Scorpions, which are kind of a naval version of the flak track, and the flak trooper as well. But, I mean, are they really worth the investment? We'll see them in action a little bit later in the campaign, but they don't really perform all that well. They effectively only have one reason to exist, which is to do stuff against aircraft, but you don't really see those all too often. Not in a Navy sense anyways. As long as you take out the carriers with your subs, you don't have to worry about planes, so I don't know, I just tend not to build them ever.
Comrade, I have just received a demonstration brief of our terrifying new anti-armor weapon. They are affectionately referred to as terror drones. Do you like, comrade? I thought you might like to play rough in battle. Unit lost. Structure abandoned.
So that cutscene's a little weird because terror drones aren't that big as far as I know, and they don't really blow up after taking care of their target, but only there's always so much you can do, I guess.
Repairing. Building.
In a way, terror drones act very much like dogs, in the sense that they're perfect anti-infantry. They have a high speed, which is affected depending on the terrain, obviously. Sometimes in a rather large capacity. Specifically, ore fields seem to really kill their speed.
Incoming transmission.
Soviet General, we have made our stronghold in your motherland.
Prepare for your defeat.
Building.
Man, guy needs to work on his
Our
speech.
base is under attack.
Anyways,
Unit
getting
ready.
back to it, the terror drone, as we've seen in the Allied campaign, likes to impregnate the vehicle you send it after. It can't do damage to buildings whatsoever. Although I guess there is one notable example in that the MCV can be targeted by it, but hopefully I'll be able to show that off at a later date. But the terror drone remains rather vulnerable, so it's something to kind of hedge your bets with. Also, had I saved or done it properly, 6 tanks would have probably killed the construction yard, and I would have been able to finish this mission, I don't know, a good 5 minutes before it actually did. So if you happen to be playing this level yourself, yeah, just mass some Rhino tanks. 8 of them definitely would be enough, all things considered. And then just go hog wild, destroy the construction yard, and go through the rest of the base. And yeah, we can kind of see why I have too many attack subs.
Building.
I've now got an army of, I don't know, at least like 10 subs that are just floating around and can't really do anything. The Korean Navy, quote-unquote, is kind of just 2 destroyers after all is said and done. Obviously, they'll build some more if you don't take care of any shipyards they build, but they don't really pose any major threat. I could have probably gotten away with
Repairing.
at least 4 less attack subs.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Waiting location changing position. Ready, comrade. Ready, comrade.
And yeah, it's probably just a smarter decision to crush infantry whenever you can.
Building. Repairing.
Vehicle reporting. Location confirmed.
So the reason I build 2 ore refineries, at least after the fact anyways, is the Air Force that comes in,
Ready.
Target site.
there is an air base in the top right of their base, but they still have aircraft that will come in from off the map, and so you can never truly rely on your flak defenses being able to prevent them from attacking you whatsoever. So it's usually just a better idea to, if you can, load up with a lot of flak defenses and hope for the best. Having 2 ore refineries, just in case if you ever lose one, you don't actually lose your means of, generating an economy. Sadly, the AI doesn't have the all to hunt trigger on it for whatever reason. So even though I'm going to destroy their war factory, I'm going to drive over to their barracks and destroy that, they can't produce anything anymore. And yet that won't stop them from dragging this out, unfortunately. Somewhat annoyingly too, they actually managed to get a blanking on the name, a Rocketeer there. They managed to produce one Rocketeer for whatever reason, so I have to pull some infantry to just specifically to take him out.
Mission accomplished. Unit ready.